see as we say, Moja and so, I'm on to your may. Ebi mu biado, ebi mu didi once, no be glad yet. I don't say, come on, my own yes, move right to Mona Mumma, baby. That's when anybody wants it, ebi the kills, no be glad yet. And when you know, I used to Jaja, on the papa, can't tell Bamusa. Ajamedini bama tutu yasianu wantu mianjeti meba kwa jema jeba mane wazimi nagasa yasure aifu nagasa amin
adofnum yemamo adwo emamo kwaba ediba home base tv yeho nyankopon chiram papa se kwasi da nwumre bia wabrabo no nsia kopo no nsonso na ochebre na ohwe dwumadi ya to din se edi yemre yeho nyankopon chiram papa na meshamobo se anase program yi no yen kan se de opese wote no de mum ye kan se de nyame asem se yen kan me feel se me dwen se ne bisusu se nso wa ha ne mum sola scriptura, the Bible and the Bible only. Na Paul kan se bia na no ya na ye me de pa o se yudafo wa ha no e yes yudafo wa Thessalonica wo yi wom yem pefe je nsem no na da biara da no hwehwe tro sem no mu se ensem ne te sa na eti de ye kan nso tie ye wo notes ye wie no kotena se na besene se koko na tase na betem na abehu se yaka no kre pa IBCC wa ma Yesu maya etos mi no encha na eba no ti mo ya kradwa yeso ya kradwa ha mimi din esuafo de hye kofika kari na nyame nko na me wa ha evangelist the researcher Joseph Ananenso wa ha evangelist mo adwo akwaba
ye nua
yeso de aboa no tuje mu ntri ya da wani nkum nti ye frase ye de ne twa se ye twemko ye ni mu ara na what we you can be about the signs of Jesus' second coming. And centuria ebedi Yesu Christo maya tosumi no anim. Kwamfa hintaye. Wada na didi akire. Nanso obeda no hu. Gise nyame wadom manya research bia do bewuram no hu say we ye yesie no say ekire say Yesu maya no aben. Ti say maya krado a yeso ya krado. Na mumu bi kai say videos no ya hye mo ba e mada no kreni ye pamocho de dikai enne ye behwe videos mako dumienu 12 videos na ye hwe wi a ye be cheche nsemu ye beboa amate nsem bi ase ye beta adofo a ebo adwumadie ase papa se onka sa group no ho a ye wi program na freme na hwe kwan abefa so be ka ho na usimpo miensa ene nkapre ye kabo mu a sebe mpanisi akanata mienu hia eye pepe ebeboa amadwumadie atwakoso atena emfram ye wi program na me the number ebetudwa we mesre na say production are ready we dey yakona sheshe video number 1 to 5 munromai.
In 1917, Arthur Balfour was Foreign Secretary, his country fighting the First World War on many fronts, including in what the British called the Holy Land against the Ottoman Turks, when Balfour issued his fateful
Jesus, you're the way.
Civil and religious rights of existing non-Jewish communities in Palestine, or the rights and political status enjoyed by Jews in any other country.
Now, to vote, those who are in favor will say yes, those who are against will say no, and the abstainers always they know what to say. We will start it now. Afghanistan, no. Argentina, abstention. Australia, yes. Belgium, yes. Bolivia, yes. Brazil, yes. Belarus, yes. Egypt, no. El Salvador, abstention. Ethiopia, abstain. France, yes. Greece, no. Guatemala, yes. Haiti, yes. Honduras, Abstain. Iran? No. Iraq? No. Lebanon? No. Soviet Union? Yes. United Kingdom? Abstain. The United States? Yes. Resolution of the DUC Committee for Palestine was adopted by 33 votes, 13 against, 10 abstentions.
On this day, to Israelis an affirmation of friendship, to Palestinians an insult. Theresa May says that Britain is proud of its support for Israel.
Doubtless it's still paramount.
At a lecture in London organised by the British Jewish community, a leading historian says the Balfour Declaration should be celebrated as it led to the birth of a great country.
For all its problems and troubles, for the acts obstinately liberal Zionists like me ardently wish were not enacted, for all the demolitions and terrorist atrocities on the other side that make a shared home further and further out of reach, Israel still stands as a living, breathing, debating, thriving, rejoicing democracy.
On the streets of Ramallah, very different sentiments.
Thank you. When I came into office, I promised to look at the world's challenges with open eyes and very fresh thinking. I have determined that it is time to officially recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. While previous presidents have made this a major campaign promise, they failed to deliver. Today, I am delivering. I've judged this course of action to be in the best interests of the United States of America and the pursuit of peace between Israel and the Palestinians.
The General Assembly is now voting on draft resolution A/ES-10/L22 entitled Status of Jerusalem. The voting has been completed. Please lock the machine.
The result of the vote is as follows. In favor, 128. Against, 9. Abstentions, 35. Draft resolution A/ES-10/L22 is adopted.
Adolf no yesan ema mo akwa view ene de yedi ye bo share so yakwa kwa videos no be menka wo se Royal TV enso ya de a omofa program live nti se wunya home based TV a wait me ahwe Royal TV so abenya program no live eno achi no WhatsApp line at the screen so question bia will be send bra e beje bre me aken kan ye ya no e de amount yanko evangelist ho na videos no mo yakwa on chi shemu chen
fine yeda nyankopon ase wa ma ya kwanya biem.
That's right.
Na otwa kwa ba beto ye ana yeda omo a omo bo amadwumaje yi e ba so fa omo doso.
That's right.
Na se de opti kan ye no mo a mo hwe ye mo a mo ti ye no me pamcho ebimu na abo amane ye wo hai te wo so be ka ho a ebebo ye nyina.
That's right.
Ya ebi kra ma ye one Ghana a day eye.
That's right.
Ye ni so nyankopon e hira so
e ye de senku den so a wo chia
e di se wo so sa no betimi ama enshira na be ya wo dia.
That's right.
Thank you. Me pass ado so nchia ya hwe pom pem mo tie na abranche ba akopɛ ye frɛ no Adam wo Apam Junction.
Okay.
On fa dwumadi nyan pa se shaase wa monitor ye papa.
That's right. So den so TV mo work den
and I know kra o mane ye credit say ye fan connect so company me tie da na se da ko ko nshira me nshira me ma wo fie me wife so sa mase any what the team members nyankopon nshira mo nyina komasefo me nje bi ho ya hwe videos by 5.
That's right.
Now before make us videos no kakra no mesan akan ye scripture reading and as a Bible can ye gina so a ye di program here and church ye ye kasa fa ho wo hwe Hebrews 9:28 or say brofoni so Christ was once offered to bear the sins of many egu screen so ti we de me ha me ho kra enkan na me san to aso.
That's right.
Last week the na ye kan a video no be kire mo ni Christo be kono o man kom she be sa Jerusalem kro I was screen so AD 31.
That's right.
And o man senche na hodo no man de e be twato eno ba ye be sa Jerusalem.
That's right.
O kan no wie no o kan nyoma akese nan se besisi na fe no waba oba o be fa yako enu chi ansa na Jerusalem no ye de fofra be sia asase so eni Israel man.
Okay.
Na we na me kire se de aba se sei no enye no kure de wo se sei o mfa ni Jerusalem ye mfa ni Israel a Kristo poso so se eno nyankopon wo de ba ye kokwa age ho bi du sakasa e bi ni ho ni kure nti ma Kristo pon ni akiri.
Okay.
Na last week kai nyumre ni sa kire mo bi Kristo kan nyoma kasa po se besisi text no wo screen no so Luke 21:24 na nyama no kai no ba ko ne se they shall fall by the end of the sword on beto don grant ya
that's right
by AD 70 o sa to aso say ye be so mu akogu ekwasum e wa mana mind they shall be led captive into all nations by AD 70 afi o kan say Jerusalem shall be trodden down under fuji be checha Jerusalem so.
That's right.
O kan sanye se die 9 de checha so
but e
be amanfun eno so e ba e shase AD 70.
Okay.
Na o si e be to aso de kwese amama no ebre no ewie be true sa until the times of the Gentiles have been fulfilled. Sa bre no aye bra Yesu beba.
Okay.
Enti no Jerusalem ye kagu sa no a enya ne biem.
Oh, okay.
Se nyankopon de Jerusalem si ho na oyo omuso hene no so mo di for ma wonum na asofo di modwuma no sa de no ensi biem.
Okay.
Because ono Yesu beba. We eye de Yesu aka.
That's right.
Ena ni nyina abamu. Afa yenko videos no so. Videos na ye hwe no. Ye hwe videos mako num. Na ye de kan ya Balfour Declaration.
Okay.
Last week me kai se eno ni krata ye de bia bonten a e ma kwan se yemfa Israel emra. Fi se na omuni ho.
Okay.
Enti no yemfa Israel ma no mo sha se omo ba no ena UN etu so aba. That's the second video. Obeti ni abo Belarus ni abo Afghanistan na yes right. Ni no to aba no a de kosi se omoji to mo se yemma kwan ma yemfa ekro Israel embassy Palestine.
Okay, yen sanchichiri Israel kro no biu
we United Nations.
Okay.
Afei ebra Balfour Declaration by 1917 edu 2017 na anya 100 years.
That's right.
Na Israel man panino oko British prime minister no hosata no your Theresa May.
Okay.
Oko ho ekodase and na oko da because omo and the boy ya ye di Israel besi ho.
That's right.
Kenya nkopon de besi ho a ko be kwa so de makodase. Afei so what Donald Trump. And the fourth video also all can say it is time. Oh sa brofo no kan yo say ebra so say yede capital no every Tel Aviv eba Jerusalem it is time be ya what to us what brofo no or say in the interest of America.
That's right.
So what you record on ko bi no back.
That's right.
Or say America ye die nti and all the capital dem eba Jerusalem
Tel Aviv
yes
eba Jerusalem
America ye die nya nankopon na asoma no.
Okay.
Omo tie brofo no ya ko be hu de America
na president for di ka ba ye no bo won ho modern so wantimi anyo de ya ono ewi
wa ba ye nti no America ye die nti and all the capital ne free Tel Aviv aba Jerusalem no council of say be ya edi asundwie ebeba wo mo ne Palestinians for ntem.
Okay.
Na okasa no say omo ko to so aba abato no ne the fifth video a ye hwe no no mo to so aba no so no UN etutia enti no wo hwe Balfour Declaration num na wo hwe 1947 aba no mtututu ya no a nyoma ya twapa Israel nyina ho no ye Jerusalem esinchen.
Okay.
Omo kano Corpus Separantum last week me kai na no kire se Jerusalem kuro no enye obi adea.
Okay.
Ehye wi ase UN ase na UN so no ordandi ma Jordan.
Okay.
Se wona oban enti bibie ni ahweso
ohempon hweso
mai en Jerusalem enye Israel for dia.
Okay.
Enu ntina Donald Trump all for so say ko the hobe capital ma Israel.
Oh, okay.
Sa
na all force when your force why yo
say omontimi.
Okay.
Na why dey say wie no and no na Christopher some rain a few say nim no munimo enyam jama wo no.
That's right.
And no na Israel yeah say aba from 1947 48 aba Israel yet so mo say ye mum a Christopher no ye so na mo di Messiah Abraham last me the pictures be to screen so and then so me the aba production be mama say ya sa rabbi for me nu yi wo hwe screen so a the owosoro no on the friend rabbi Chiam Kanevsky
okay
ono no say on the Messiah no Edian brano ti Messiah no wo ba
e Messiah ben Yesu Kristo ana
me beba so na ebio o man kan so kire mo se sa Messiah no ono na wo ba o di Israel be si na namu yie
asase so Israel
enu na Kristo boy e kokose se yete se yese Kristo aba ha ana obi o ha enyimi
me yenko
so Matthew 24:23
that's right
go to that screen so nenti no Christopher etie sa bre hu se de ekoso Israel bia se bia entro nyankopon
okay
enkomhwe na Christo kan se atro di for beba no atro Christo beba no e bi na sisi no
okay
enti de ombeka bia no omontia se we no eye Bible nkomhwe a abam Christo kan be so ni se ono Christo no so beba se de enyinam paifri epuye na ekopie atoye no sara ne mai ne beye
that's right
enti so be ka tro se oni Messiah na sha se edi nkomo a pepato sa Messiah kro no enye ya Yesu Kristo no ebo na semium no a onya ne course nyo no a
okay
eti fonti asesa ape mi chanchere mo biem ko mi pese ene no ye be fabric tia woni de wie na fe yetimi akọ anim
okay
Hebrews 9:28 ene akenkan ade bia ya shed ma dia
no na Kristo a order ba for real purpose on so wiase nyina bone no
yes
na pati bone yi no ho adi ne mprenu so ama wona ohwe no kwan
that is very good na we no me call the technicalities kakra che se ye pese ye biemu kakra o ka se Yesu Kristo pato sa Kristo no ho Bible no afi omonti ase yi omo na omode sa Yesu amesha ne ha nyame ma no omonti ase se Bible na guta ye no eye apanda da mo twere no Old Testament scriptures ye tro no Hebrew
that's right
ye ni omo nyi ho achi sabe pe ya atum nemo apafo fro na ye New Testament ni de ye tro no Greek
oh okay
omonti ase ya tro New Testament do Hebrew mo da obi ka sa akere wa woboa it was translated in the Hebrew we agree but say original copy be bad me ba so se ya enonti no Hebrews 9:28 ni ye kan Christ na wo ho no Hebrew no kind of Christos but me the Greek actually na to screen so
okay
production panto so ye na ye de ombeko school one will say the Greek for actual Christ
okay
sa actually me the ye de screen so Ghana hadis wa ko ye Greek and so to me say Christ no much no omo pronounce no Christos and me the pronouncements no at to screen so
okay
and to say Greek actually no kind of Christos and English a kind of Christ and what Greek na say
that's right
and Hebrew so na ma twere ho no and no kind of Messiah na ni nyina ko tanchire mo ba ko the anointed one
okay
and so okaze so Christ was once crucified say Christ ne de yasra no ye born assembly mu no ono na se o kwete bo no aba ne mpire no so and no na Matthew 1:21 kire mo say obewo ba bani na ye be friend din Jesus na obekye ni man April ne obonim
that's right
and no ni afore ni Yesu boy into Hebrews 9:28 no ekota Christ say the anointed one
okay
or sanso kota e Jesus na wo pese o na odi no ho bo afode
that's right
na eno na me pese me fabric wa na me kira de bi mu sese ya na pe ye back the second part of videos no so Numbers 13 production fire nko atrenum Numbers 13:1 Onyankopon na efre Mose na kasa kire no se onsoma edom onsoma ebinum nko asase no so enko hwe kwan ya kwansarafo no
that's right
continue on screen so 20 me ha no na edru verse 4 and Moses na oyi emema no do okon by verse 8 ehu hiame or see of the tribe of Ephraim Oshia the son of Nun sa Oshia no Moses esisa ne din e verse 16 and otu no Yehoshua
oh okay
onene Joshua na wo Bible omuntie bi ye sa yashua no and ye chere yakofe from amiyem de ba
that's right
engine edin a wo bedi kan share Bible mu I related to Joshua and Oshia sa Oshia no on na Moses sisa ne din eto ne Yehoshua
oh okay
sa Yehoshua no onu ni Joshua
okay
and o Israel for ni Moses wu ye chi no e won Numbers 14:6 yeah quote no say na mo ani sa Joshua no edin Joshua no ye be chire mu Ebra Israel for call kwasum Babylon kwasum no wo mo kodi over 70 years no e ho kasa no e fra wo mo kasa no e ye chade akasa no
okay
e be fra wo mo ntine ma edini bi o mo bo a aye Hebrew fan in Chadia for fan.
That's right.
Osha Ezra chapter 2 verse 1 and 2 be won say ye bo edin bi ohombo bo din no na on bo Joshua. Eno ne ye beba screen so JESHUA.
Okay.
Eno nya Joshua mo kan Joshua. Eno ye English translated.
Okay.
Now what translate say din no a e ba brofo mo a ye Yeshua.
Okay.
Afi me de Hebrew ni nyina go screen so. Afi de yankɔ ne nkyira asɛm bi ase. Oshia no asekyerɛ ye deliverer.
Okay, Ojifo.
Eno ye Oshia. Sa Oshia na Moses son ye no Yehoshua. Asekyerɛ ye Jehovah saved.
Oh, okay.
The same name.
Okay.
They didn't trade deliverer. A son trade Jehovah saved. And now over Numbers 14 says, Hebrew no so much no hono.
Okay.
Or cano Yehoshua and also Jehovah saved.
Okay.
Omo free Babylon by no. And na edino by and Joshua. He will save. And the one you na sa din ye deliverer no ko ni ba nyina no. Eno na Christo. Ye wo no yantum Yehoshua.
Okay.
They should listen to this carefully. I can say, New Testament here, Greek Kasem.
That's right.
Now, Hebrew Kasam, or Jesus, or more Yehoshua, you know my doing.
Okay.
But a day no, the Otro Matthew, the disciple Matthew, yes, or yes, Rennie.
Okay.
So one trail, actually, no, our Hebrew Kasem, or Tony Greek
Kasem.
And you know, and a book no so make my main problem call a Britannica Encyclopedia. Ye de go screen so.
Okay.
Ochemo said the gospel according to Matthew was composed in Greek.
Okay.
Probably sometime after 70 CE in a Christian era.
Okay.
And you know, ye drew Jerusalem go, ya pamo Israel for never as so.
That's right.
And son ye tro Matthew Humano. Na mo ye den di Yeshua e ko shemu. So I just say.
Okay.
And you know, ya no mo kasa nim se nim no mo nimo. Se pe no mo person be suo. Nyankopon pe ni.
Even that akoya ne se enipa bia ne ho betumi tumpon atra ba bia ne nim de ekopem.
That's correct.
Enti ba bia opem no e ho no be. Ye nto aso.
Me dase. Enti no Greek kasa mu ani ye twere Yesu din Jesus.
Okay.
Ena English no ko chie mo firi ho baaye. Enti no English no senia Greek for eka Jesus no me de Augustine so.
Okay.
Pronunciation no mo tie no ena mo translate ba Jesus ma ye.
Okay.
Ena ye de atukwan ya bedru ha. When Israel for na ba sa se so you and the Roma. Mo ba ya mo beto say e Christopher Kuta pandada mo atwere no. Ye Jesus say Ojifo ajenkwa. Mo se mo no de edin asekere ye de ojenkwa no mo fra ne Joshua.
Okay.
Mo fra na fe mo decide ni mo beta ye so say yen ya ye
yensu
yemfra bi I am of asem. We don't have business with you. So mo be friend no Yeshua or mo friend but mo nka say
chinchina
yes a Christopher boss had no aye mistake.
And say am say din no crowd o be pie no so we tumi am say din no na che wo je wenye ye just o ka Yashua amahia no ka say onime.
Secondly the to so me no last week me kan say bi na me san ka biem me patcho say Christo oba o ma say Christo.
That's right.
Oba ye say Christo oba ye say ajenkwa no say sure no be friend Jesus oba ye but oba biem oba biem a Revelation chapter 19 verse 11 to 16 or say oba quote na Augustine so Nidinya also say and I saw heaven opened and behold a white horse and he that sat on him was called faithful and true and in righteousness he does judge and make war. What was what now I can't Christ said there na new nyam ne tumi sitie and also owodi na obi anim say din no sa into oba biem a on master Messiah.
Name Dina obi anim
no beba ahemu hene ramorade. That's the name he's coming with. And ye no ye nhwe Messiah nim biem.
Okay.
Waba.
That's right.
Say no one ne sofo anyakopode na si ho. Enti edi Messiah na wo no so say the yasa no wo.
Okay.
Or di djuma maye mo nyata mo kan Hebrews 4:14 to 16. Or mo kan Hebrews 8:1 and 2. Or mo kan Hebrews 9:24 down 27. The man can nyina no e wo ho. No mo nkoso.
It is say no tie dan nse nifa so a o di man.
Yes. Say di madjuma no eno ne Christ e wo no so.
Okay.
Sir.
Na so da bi ba obewuro di matade na egu ho na fa temu atade ahye
enti no sabre ya owo osoro ntomadan mu a odi ama ense so fo ndie ye ho kwan se ekoso friend Christ.
Oh okay.
Obia me pacha atade no a a channel if any crash will go to see or banner. Very good.
Okay.
I know you last week, may bonnet offer. I remember this week.
Okay.
Near a person Canadian knee. Now, Crystal or corner, what the Jerusalem say, essential in my.
Okay.
And I can my sanction in you pay. Maintain the piece of 40 we ask you, it's so simple. Or send him a new penny BC. Now, or say Barco bet say Lot Bresso. Barco bet say no Bresso.
That's right. And no, after what can say, you better corner cosem, as I was me,
sir.
What kind of we no can say, maybe any of my.
Yes.
Nemo, no, our corner fitting and say,
very well.
Nemo, me, no way, your back or send a wheel, and then a mile
at the Baba. I feel you have for videos. I can.
Okay.
You've read the next batch of videos.
That's right.
Yeah, but 1 to 5. And you're Fred from 6 to 11.
Okay. I don't know some way a crowd was a film or program now. I had home based TV, and I feel O'Shea so our Royal TV. Now you should be about a name a bedi Yesu Christo Maya, a toss me, you know, a name. Name in the dance, yes, I can't deck, not the Obebano, Abba. Yasha videos be brave at your church him. Yes, I call next set of videos, no. It's your best production ready. Video number 6 to 11.
Summit on Sustainable Development saw a record number of government leaders head up to the United Nations this weekend, as the world pledged their commitment to a new development framework towards an inclusive, sustainable world.
It is so decided.
We have reached a defining moment in human history. The people of the world have asked us to shine a light on a future promise and opportunity. Member states have responded with 2030 agenda.
The UN Department.
Excellencies, distinguished friends, I am pleased to greet the participants in this important conference. We should all be outraged when people suffer discrimination, assault, and even murder, simply because they are lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender. We should all speak out when someone is arrested and imprisoned because of who they love or how they look. This is one of the great neglected human rights challenges of our time. We must right these wrongs. Governments have a legal duty to protect everyone, but far too many still refuse to acknowledge the injustice of homophobic violence and discrimination. We need to document this problem and share information with the states on a regular basis for discussion and action. We must institutionalize our efforts to address discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity. We need public education to change popular attitudes. Some will oppose change. They may invoke culture, tradition, or religion to defend the status quo. Such arguments have been used to try to justify slavery, child marriage, rape in marriage, and female genital mutilation. I respect culture, tradition, and religion, but they can never justify the denial of basic rights. My promise to the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender members of the human family is this. I'm with you. I promise that as the Secretary General of the United Nations, I will denounce attacks against you, and I will keep pressing leaders for progress.
It's the 10th of December 1948, and the UN General Assembly adopts the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. It states that all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. Yet fast forward to 2011, and the UN Human Rights Council expresses grave concern at acts of violence and discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity. All over the world, lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender or LGBT people are still being subjected to discrimination and acts of brutal violence, torture, kidnapping, even murder. In 76 countries, same-sex relationships are criminalized in violation of basic rights. These abuses must end. The tide is turning. Since 1990, almost 40 countries have legalized same-sex relationships. Many more have lawfully banned discrimination against LGBT people. More and more countries now recognize the urgency and are pressing for action at the UN. In the past 4 years, this has led to the first adopted UN resolution on the issue, the first official UN report, and the first formal intergovernmental debate at the UN Human Rights Council. On the 26th of July 2013, the UN launched Free and Equal, a global campaign designed to raise awareness of homophobic and transphobic violence and discrimination, and to help stop millions of LGBT people being abused for being who they are. We must protect the basic human rights of LGBT people. But it doesn't just require changes in laws and policies. It takes changes in people's hearts and minds. Like the struggle against racism, like the struggle for gender equality, the struggle for LGBT equality will only be won if we join together, if we speak out, if we stand in the defense of the rights of others. The time to do this is now. Together we can stop violence and discrimination against LGBT people. Together we can build a world that is free and equal.
Right now, someone, somewhere, is fleeing persecution because of their sexual orientation or gender identity. On this International Day against homophobia, transphobia and biphobia, UNHCR stands with LGBTI people worldwide. This includes the courageous refugees we meet every day in our humanitarian work, LGBTI people who often face discrimination and violence even as they move in search of safety. As some countries close their doors to those in need of refuge, safe options like resettlement are becoming rarer. Yet, amidst the hostile narratives, the voices of solidarity are also strong, recognizing that protecting the persecuted and sheltering the uprooted are part of the foundations of our societies. At UNHCR, we are committed to ensuring that all LGBTI people, and especially those forced to flee their homes, are protected and able to exercise their rights. Everyone deserves to love, to be who they are without fear.
Tanzania has faced increasing international criticism over a crackdown of the lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender community. The government of Denmark says that's led to their decision to withhold direct aid. Now, the World Bank has also reversed its plans to provide a $300 million loan because of the country's decision to prevent pregnant girls from going to school. The World Bank also suspended in-country visits because of what it calls threats, harassment, and discrimination against the LGBT community. Now, this crackdown of the LGBT community was initiated by Dar es Salaam's Regional Commissioner, Paul Makonda. He had told citizens to report the names of people involved in same-sex relationships. Now, under Tanzanian law, it is a criminal offense to engage in same-sex relationships, and if found guilty, one could face up to 30 years in jail. The government has issued 2 statements regarding the LGBT community in the country. The Minister of Internal Affairs stated that they are safe in Tanzania and has not received any information indicating otherwise, while the Minister of Foreign Affairs released a statement distancing the government from the crackdown, stating that this crackdown is a regional commissioner's own opinion and not the government's stance on the issue. The Tanzanian government continues to insist it honors all international human rights agreements that it is part of. Daniel Kijo, CGTN, Mtwara, Tanzania.
The World Bank should dissociate itself from some of this modern reinterpretation of human rights, and with special reference to the Africans' own conceptualization of, for example, gay rights. If we don't want it, respect our view and don't link such things to aid, assistance, economic development, because they have nothing to do with that. We are not, for example, in Ghana, castrating people because they are gay, and we are not engaged in any anti-human rights issues. But nevertheless, offense is offense. And I think it's time we really look at this new interpretation of human rights, which is gaining economic underpinnings in global relationships. These are some of the issues that concern us deeply, and we want that we rather emphasize and major on the majors, not majoring on the minors, because our people are dying of kwashiorkor. And we have so many problems that we need to tackle. When AIDS spreads, we are not able to manage it as they do in the developed nations. These are our concerns.
I, Kofi Annan.
I, Kofi Annan.
Solemnly swear.
Solemnly swear.
To exercise in all loyalty.
To exercise in all loyalty.
Discretion and conscience.
Discretion and conscience.
The functions entrusted to me.
The functions entrusted to me.
As Secretary General of the United Nations.
As Secretary General of the United Nations.
To discharge these functions.
To discharge these functions.
And regulate my conduct.
And regulate my conduct.
With the interest.
With the interest.
Of the United Nations only in view.
Of the United Nations only in view.
And not to seek.
And not to seek.
Or accept.
Or accept.
Instructions.
Instructions.
In regard to the performance of my duties.
In regard to the performance of my duties.
From any government.
From any government.
Or other authority.
Or other authority.
External to the organization.
External to the organization.
Congratulations, sir.
Adofum yesan emamo kwaba bio de kan videos na kokохwe no enye yen ene ye videos no ene de aba enti yen taking note of that. The toso bio no videos we enye de kind of fiction mabomi trip na maye debi we ensem akoso wo ye wiase mu ye bema opani kufia na ebusuafo so yakọ enti eno ene ye yi a ye de akyerem enti ye be ko evangelist so no akyere videos no mu mako se de be hu senti a ye bo videos no evangelist
hello ye dan yakopon ase baby a we ase dru no Kristo ka se obeba ye be hu de si wo lot breso.
That's right.
And be hu de si wo no abreso da ben na ya tena se atese wiase nyina a ye meeting agiatum se ye makwan ma LGBT je se e mantimi nware ma ne mantimi nware merema ye ba sa ase so ye lot breso firi mu a ene efre bra yesu share san kom to ho a efre sa ho no a de bisi ye breso e bin sida.
That's right.
Se wiase nyina kabom se ye nye no e bin sida adi se ye breso.
Okay.
Ti video de kan no aye ebra ye call meeting wo in New York, United States.
That's right.
Now we are seeing na ko hia aye gi hye atumu omo hweye say president no ede ni governor no bo ho say it is so decided ya di atum aye global goals. Na global goals no hwe mo a number 5 no ho na ye gender equality.
That's right.
Na ho no ukokan a hu say ye makwan say man wade man mema wade mema hu say atwere wo.
That's right.
Na aye platform je say abe gina ban bia je say omonye gina so say ho na ye dey fa na min kire mu on say ho no kire say ye makwan na de ma ye no emema ntimi nye bi.
That's right.
Na de mema so ye no ema so timi nye bi.
Okay.
Me enkan man hye ye ma man ko school ne hu kro ne ba o hwe mo anka sabi nyansa bom.
That's right.
No problem. Na omodi ebia bata we kan no human rights nipa fa ahodie enti no fa ahodie omodi ma ye ne se ye de abase de emema ye ma so timi nye bi ne de ma ye emema so timi ye bia na bi wo sa pa ahodie dia so bema timi ko ware oba de ai ne oba so timi ko ware obarema.
That's right.
And I am a fa de se metimi ware me yonko bema I am a right. Ni nyina ehye sa gender identity no emu.
That's right. UN agiatum.
UN agiatum. Na ye ka say UN mpacho wiase amama nyina ka ho.
That's right.
Ganda ka ho bi. Ti de me kan no empanimfo tie na monko bisa say ye call UN no Ghana yitu abetia sa de na na say gitu mo ewo ho.
Okay.
Men ka say Ghana gi LGBT atum. Me pe 17 goals no.
Okay.
Ye misa say Ghana gitu mo na say yetu tia.
There be ye gitu.
Yes. Enti ade no so ehyem. Na ade no a ye to so aba ye to so aba mako goals number 1 2 3 to 17 ye to so aba ye to aba no bom.
That's right.
And omode would gender identity ni ashem. And to share the second video, I'm going to say papa na kasai. Say we are share diatum.
That's right.
And you know, I'm can say media masori and a megidie and a ya mamre no was sa no mano or jitum or the need e masa po nyina nemom eni tumi biara se ebesi kwan ma oba ware oba na se bema ware bema eni kwan se
United Nations na
kasa papa na kan o kan video no se omotie ni yi a o me se o kan sa pepe.
That's right.
Enti no eba no sa LGBT ma ne mema ma ware ma ne mema ware bema no de we ase no ye kuhia ene de ye gitu no.
Okay.
At the world level till se bia me nam no men rock we say me ma for men nam UN akachi na me nam we ase nyina nkabom e ho na me nam yi.
That's right.
We say oba ye we ase mu aye wa manaman kasa musu okuo ne ho kro ne ba ye nyina de ka ho bom aye fra ya UN.
That's right.
And na yakoje ho atum e no ye video to so mbienu e ho ada na sa de no nkwa na UN e sa ko ye ho meeting e wo South Africa mo tu no din free for all, free and equal.
Okay.
For all. Omo shada fa sa ma ne ma wade ne memma ne memma se tena no edi ko South Africa ko bo ho ka aye ho meeting di bai.
Okay.
Say ye hye mo kina ene bi de to so miensa ene nyina no na UN enye de tiri sa na UN no so no aman ho do etua eto edi ko.
Okay.
Tenisika ni bi no modi ye sa no ma no afa bi oba ho bi de to so nan papa be ka sa ya pi se sa for no ye tieto mo fa ho die so dodo se de bebe o mo gina pa ye human rights.
Okay.
Nipa ne fa ho die nti ye ma no kwan pa ne fa ho die ma no kwan je won se to me bi edi sa ansam na chi.
That's right.
And na wo ko chiri bi kra no a wi ase ne be so retia o se mama mienu e ware Ghana ha se ya na se Ghana for kasa tie sa de na ma bantwe na so a wi ase na aka no be so retia Ghana.
That's right.
Se ya to amanaman emra henti sa asem no ese no ne ka no
ese wo fase ne ntin ku
obe hu obo se city tv for do mo ase ye bo mo clip ba ko bi.
That's right.
Obo se ye speaker of parliament honorable Michael Koyankasa his excellency nyani paketwa.
That's right.
Fi se wo hwe Ghana ye kan so hyimu a so mampani entu kwan na be de kire ni ho ene chief justice ni ho a ono dis
so. That's right.
Onya ni paketwa. Besides that oya penimu chese oya me papa size tinu mentimi nka se ntia no
e ba mo manimu so oya professor
oya osanso ye sofo tinu it's not mean a purchase onya ni paketwa.
That's right.
Sa o running political affiliation ye gu okura no a
onya ni
paketwa tinu me ni die pa na me de kasa yi o se o de passion or kasa ye se obi a wo atinka se the World Bank ye no o mo hwe ni ye if you say what more desire a memane a memma
frubia or de ma beman or ba what a human right.
Human right. Was a sergeant or money a call butter a man a mine sick of crabia baby a cocoji loan which you are coji a man says can be so better to near man. Or when a combat which all bow now benji's car. Your question will crack and say, she said, no, would you too? And then I scan your gem mama. Eh, I don't know Papa Neck as I'm guessing. Engine I would say, no, sit Ghana for a biare, a comedy passion call your okay. Ye bad Bajiska and your boy Ghana, Lamwa Shagana for say, this a mama quite my ma worry ma, and my worry man and son of Mamma is can. Baby, I said, Druni. And the crystal Ghana so, you see, Kaka at the World Bank. Yes, you see, account. Yes, you're right. I found what you says, Cano, yes, you be. I am Manchester, I Ghana account.
That's right.
And some massa what ya to say, and match me worry man, and match me worry member. Now, me miss him in pa. I don't know what Shem Kitty say, and the woman be an Indian, just a G2.
That's a moon.
So, and you know, Crystal or Casano. And no, who say, ansa na wo mmra no we beba na won se e ba na Kristo ma ye ho senchene no a asase wo so ekom yaredom obeba miamiaye ba we de wiase nyinara eno ntino se oba obetwi wiase nyina so onyi bi mfirimu enti no ka se bet se Lord reso to se ye ko Sodom no ye nyi ba bi mfirimu mesa sa asem we mesa pa so da chi nya sesei na mema ahwefo enti ase se UN na wo ho no wo hwe omo krata mo de bu wiase no ka no the UN charter
that's right
omo atwere wom omo do mo ko article 1 omo kan ni nyina yie omo atwere se UN hia na se ebo bebe so po a echichire nyina
wiase nyina
empo wa won
ka UN no se ko hia se ye de chechire wa ye de be chechire
wa se ye de chechire so ho afa biem UN ye kuo bi a videos mi na atwa to no won se wo swan no omo ka asem bi se sie di mesi konwa se amansa nyina dwam tene no me fa me ho enhye tumi foforo bi ase a enka kuyi ho eno nti no Bible kire se Nyankopon bo oba ne berema se awarefo
that's right
ena UN say enye Bible no di adwuma yanka se yemra enti mema timi ware mema ma timi ware ma
enti wo mususu tumi foforo bi a
da bi
Nyankopon tumi na ye foforo enye UN
Nyankopon presoro ba yeso betoli din ma ye obeye member
of UN and san no kan say my so abanye say ya atum
on timi ntan ho enhye tumi on fa ne tumi nhyemra mai wasase so UN ne kasa no do be so mo kire ni enti se wiase edu sa boboso no a se Nyankopon o kire so no bo yen anasa nyo no a enti ba Yesu ba no nya sase ya wo so nti na Yesu ba se ne asofo bi no ka no no mo ti asase wo so ba bi no be gina so na Yesu ba true asase ya wo so be ba cho de be ma Yesu ba na enini every say ye ko se Sodom no o hwe Genesis chapter 19
that's right
verse 13 o say o man born no afo bedu Nyankopon anim
that's right
o say ye ka sa asem no to bi so a nipa no na wi ya ba enti no wi ase be ko wi ya ji say ye born no ayema
that's right
na no ma mienu e na beba mu a wi ase born ba yema ba ko ni ho asem ye kan
eye LGBTQ
yes
e ma nwa mema
na sa de no ho most of my talks on Numbers chapter 15 where the Bible screen so me can roll Numbers chapter 15 every 30 and 31 was say obia obesheda no be boapa no de enedin aye bone no say nipa no wojo Nyankopon atam have insulted Jehovah na say nipa no ye nyini mfiri wiase
wow
and na wa ka wo ho a Leviticus chapter 20 verse 13 was say obema oni ne yonko bema beda say obada no o mienu ye nso mabo ye me mfiri wiase te se wiase nyina ko gia to se e mama minuti me yesa ade no e mama minuti me yesa ade no a den Yesu Nyankopon onya ye
that's right
obeyi efiri ho enti na ye bo kokko se Onyankopon te se de ya no ya ye bone etia no na nsa se Kristo kan na ma mienu nti no anu nti na ye we ya hwi ma ye yi
okay
na ba ko na aka na no wabre so no enu yanka wa sente se we kora me ka wa sem nwie ade na ene ye ba wiase ene obia na mo a wo de wiase hye ne hwe me ba se bo me hwe ani da ben na ya ti sa asem wo wiase de Nyankopon bo so na asase da ben na awoto so be ba wiase a obia na mo a so de
ba ko de wiase nyina prekope
yes
ama ho senkyere ne bibia a e ya ade kro no a
na ye ka se de esie no Nyankopon obo wiase no kokko
okay
oba tan ben anase eja ben no tewa se ne ma ye boni wo fi a ontia wo no
that's right
enti de ekoso no Nyankopon owo so wiase no se ya sacha ya dwa kase eche we beba
that's right
enti me de bia me ka se sa ya de ya be no enya kwase na so fo bi gina tv so we ya chicken pox ya de na be kwa na de no Onyankopon bo wiase nyina akoko
nebo wona waso no de on bete kokobon
thank you very much enu enti no wiase no enen be bi edo ne de ye hiti enkomse lot to bless no abem
iti gwaneje okra
kwa
adofo ene so say ekwa no wase de ase de penisi na ba bepie aboboa no yenya yanka ye beto aso mahu messages no bebre yanka menya yanka mekan nanso ebre yini nka so amansa ko nyanso ba kontra so enche yenu ba ko say Reverend Emmanuel is my name. God bless you for what you are doing. At least we still have good men of God today who are doing great job for Christ as he has sent us a bebre and Reverend Emmanuel actually Reverend Nyame Isha Papa na Mama say I agree that culturally the LGBT isn't part of us. We should not allow our children pick up the idea. There's nothing wrong, but what do we also do with people who are born transgender? Jake, Evangelist Evangelist, very insightful program. Keep it up. Watching you from Insuta Kruwi. Hey, me krumpe. Okay, yami Isha Papa Udrubrefo. Yami Isha. Okay. I'm Auntie B, watching you live from Noir Nautical. Okay. In fact, I'm blessed to have watched the program tonight. God bless you so much. Auntie B, catch that off from sequence. Yeah, then you may be 6 to 7. Their program not about live or home-based TV. Okay, Mommy, just meet me for last message. Hi, I'm Patience, watching you live from Kumasi Abreport. I have really learned something peculiar today. Thank you so much. God bless you, and God bless you too. No premium message is not about Bibria, Yinyaya, Kebekin Kainina, and also a brain yede dwumadie no ebesia na muntie evangelist number na se obi wo asembisa bi anasa opese o contribute e the support program na se be ya be koso atenam from mu a ofre na e be kire kwan a be fa so a wonsu betimi a contribute to support a worthy cause. Evangelist Joseph Anane a number 055 35 74 933. T number view 055 35 74 933. And I may a self for the shake of Kakari. Means my number is 0244 132368. Ofra, you bet your quan be first one. Also, Papa Jenny group account more boom say. And simply say, in this cataso, I see the babon chain and Mamma saying, you know, baby, I drew we are Siabacosimu, na you can edit ye cra and quan. Overcome near that Sadaka say, I'm a bit to say, and you sika, I'll produce a show no. Gordon Sakite, Nathaniel Ashi, and impending for a boy medi, and my made a bar council. Evangelist Nani, Yame Inshaw. Miss meeting, a swift for the share, Kofi Kakari. Now, what Chesane, Wabrabo Nunsia, a Cobonon sono. A diembre, a power council be okay, a women no creno, nano creno, I this year. The church salutes you.
Switching. Sweet Jesus.